Today we're going to talk about life in Hua Hin in 2025, guys. Why so many people are moving over here and retiring to this amazing area in Thailand, guys. If you've not heard about this area, this is south of Bangkok, about 3 hours. And it's an amazing place to come for retirement or expats or digital nomads, guys. Hua Hin has a lovely stretch of coastline that goes right down south from Hua Hin all the way down to Chumpon. And I've traveled down that coast and it starts at Hua Hin and it's absolutely beautiful. There's some amazing beaches that go all the way down that coast. And I think the beaches get more unspoilt as you travel down the coast. I mean, obviously there's a lot of tourism in Hua Hin, and this is kind of a good thing for you guys coming here to retire or work as digital nomads or expats. You know, you need stuff going on. A lot of people move here for the low cost of living, on apartments, on condos, on general living costs like food and accommodation, guys. This is massive when you're moving out here and you're coming over here retirement age or any age. You're going to be able to live a better quality of life for the same amount or lesser amount of money. And this is massively important, guys. I mean, everyone wants a good quality of life when you're living. Who doesn't? People don't want to get ripped off, you know, in 2025. They want to be able to spend their money and think you're getting good value for that money. I know some of the house properties in America, Australia, UK are just ridiculous at the moment, even for rent and to buy. I want to move on to talk about some of the safety and the hospitals in that area. I mean, first of all, safety and crime. You know, this area is a very, very safe place to come. And this is important when you come into an area to retire. You want to feel safe in your property, you know, going about your daily life, be able to walk around the streets at night time, which is, you know, sometimes difficult in the West, especially after a certain time at night. Another very important thing is the hospitals. In this area, hospitals, you know, they have the Bangkok International Hospital, which you can use, Hua Hin Hospital, Sao Paulo Hospital. So there's a few different hospitals you can use, either private or government, guys. I mean, hopefully you've got medical insurance, and a good insurance company I recommend is Pacific Cross Insurance. So give them I'll put the link down below, guys, in the description. And just to make you aware, you know, the hospitals are world class in Thailand in general. I mean, in Hua Hin, they have the Bangkok International Hospital. And then worst case scenario, if you had something very, very serious, then, you know, Bangkok's only 3 hours away by car, guys. So you can go back to Bangkok, where they have some of the best hospitals in the whole of Asia. Another really important thing is, you know, groceries and where do you get your local products from? I mean, there's absolutely abundance of markets in the town centre. You have your local markets, you have Sisada, Tamarind Market, Western markets. These are, you know, where they sell lots of different produce. You have stores like Big C, Macro, which sells a lot of Western goods. Also, you have Villa Market, where there's about 2 or 3 in that city, which very much cater to the Western tourists and the Western expats in this area. There's lots of other local kind of places you could go to as well, guys, that sell Western products. There's some great bakeries in the city as well, where you can get fresh bread. If you're after a bit of nightlife, there is a low-key kind of nightlife in the city most of the year. It does come alive quite a bit on Friday and Saturday night. And obviously during the high season, it gets very, very busy during these times. But during most of the year, it can be quite subdued and quite quiet, guys. So if you're looking for some kind of quiet nightlife where you can play pool, have a beer or two, this is a good place to come to. Another important thing is Wi-Fi connection. I mean, it's fantastic in this area, very, very reliable, hardly ever cuts off, very quick. The whole of Thailand is very, very good for Wi-Fi. I recommend AIS. They're about the best service in Thailand, about the best coverage throughout the whole country, and, you know, rarely have any problems, guys. There's something for everyone with regards to accommodation in this area. Very, very cheap, like fan rooms, right up to luxury star, 5-star villas that I've done, you know, a review of one on this channel. So, I mean, take your pick. I mean, that would start from, you know, a very low price, probably something around 5,000 baht, right up to, you know, very, very expensive, you know, the price is unlimited kind of thing for, you know, your 5-star kind of luxury villas if you wanted to rent them. And there are options to buy property in this area. You know, a lot of people do buy pool villas or buy houses here. There is ways of doing this. I know everyone online says that you can't buy in Thailand, but there are ways to get around this, so you can actually legally own your property in Thailand, guys. Moving on to the next point, I think Thailand in generally is not that pet friendly, but this area does cater for pets more so than other areas. I think this and Phuket especially. So more and more condos are allowing pets into condos. You do have to look around a bit more. Not every owner will let you. Oh, sorry to disturb the video, guys. Can you just subscribe to the channel? Press the red button. Thanks, it really helps the channel out, helps the channel grow. Thanks very much, and back to the video, guys. We've got dogs ourselves, so we know ourselves when we've gone to rent somewhere, it's a nightmare when you can't find anywhere to rent. And it has been a problem in some areas in Thailand. So this area I think is better than most. It's not perfect. A lot of places won't accept pets. But you know, some now are moving. It's 2025. They are realizing that tourists and Thais alike, you know, have a cat, have a dog. You know, it's quite common practice now in Thailand. There's a great visa option if you're thinking about coming to this area. They offer, you know, a retirement visa in this area. DTV visa, which is a Destination Thailand visa. They're a couple of the common kind of visas that guys come over here on at the moment. Obviously, there's lots of other visas you can get in Thailand. You have to look into that yourself. And I've done other videos on this on the channel, guys, so check them out. There's so many coffee shops in this area, it's unbelievable. I mean, all over Thailand is saturated with coffee shops, and this area is no exception. There's loads of chilled places you can go that have Wi-Fi. You can just chill out, you know, grab a coffee, watch the ocean if it's beachfront, or, you know, in the city maybe. There's all your kind of regular brands like, you know, Starbucks and all the rest of it in this area, guys. I think the other great thing about this area is, you know, access to Bangkok. You know, it is very close to Bangkok. There's vans that go back to Bangkok very regularly, and from Bangkok to Hua Hin. So transport between the two places is quite convenient. Big buses, vans, you can drive back yourself. You could even drive on a motorbike. It's only like 2.5 to 3 hours back to central Bangkok. So yeah, this is something to consider as well. They also have a new train station in the center of this area, and this was built in, I think, December 2023. So it's a new train station. It makes travel between Bangkok and Hua Hin a lot quicker, guys. There's a lot of gyms in the area, you know, Muay Thai gyms or normal kind of Western gyms. There are more popping up because of obviously the Western kind of culture in this city now, because there's a lot of Westerners living here. But a lot of people choose to, you know, run along the beach in the morning or in the evening. I think this is very popular in this area. When I ever go and visit this area, I always run on the beach or walk along the beach. It goes on for miles and miles. So I think this is a good thing to do for a workout there, and very, very healthy when you're on the beach, running up and down, the wind in your face. It's beautiful, guys. I think a lot of Bangkokians come down to Hua Hin at the weekend, so it does get very bustling at the weekend. So I think it's very much a weekend city, escape from Bangkok. So you will notice at the weekends it does get very, very bustling. There's a lot more going on, and you know, traffic does get quite busy along that main stretch of road, guys. So this is something to be aware of if you're coming to this area, guys. I think if you're looking for a place in Thailand that's a great cultural mix of Thai and Western, I think Hua Hin is one of the best areas in Thailand for this, guys. And I think a lot of retirees want this, or expats want a bit of both cultures when they come to Thailand. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Take it easy.